Hi Taurus, this is Tisch Aitken, and this is your monthly report for the month of February 2022. As you begin the month, there are 5 points sitting in the cardinal earth sign of Capricorn, in your house of growth and optimism, promotion, teaching, and higher learning. Venus, which rules your sign, the planet of love, money, and partnerships. Mars, the planet of action and passion. Mercury, the planet of communication and transportation. Pluto, the planet of death, power, and regeneration. And Juno, which represents partnering. It's an asteroid. All of these are transiting in your house of manifesting and hope. If you're trying to tap into hope, this is a great opportunity to meditate and manifest and summon optimism in a difficult time. It may feel restrictive because Saturn, which does represent limitations, rules the sign of Capricorn. This is also reconsidering all that you've experienced in the last couple of years. Mercury stations direct on February 3rd at 24 degrees and 22 minutes of Capricorn, triggering the legendary Saturn-Pluto conjunction that occurred on January 12th, 2020. That was the conjunction that brought down the structures of our world to rebuild. And now we're all in the new age of Aquarius. You are in a very significant career cycle. Saturn, which rules the sign of Capricorn, but also rules Aquarius in ancient astrology, is transiting in your house of career and life direction. And it will be there until March 7th of 2023. So tapping into hope and manifesting and learning, but also really focusing on your aspirations and ambitions in the next year, because this is a huge time for you professionally and for whatever you wish to achieve. So as we begin the month, there are 5 points transiting in your house of learning and teaching and promotion. There is a new moon that takes place on February 1st at 12:46 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at 12 degrees and 20 minutes of the fixed air sign of Aquarius. And a new moon is always a time for setting new intentions and planting new seeds. This new moon triggers where Saturn got to in 2021 because it retrograded on May 23rd at 13 degrees of Aquarius in your house of career. It has since exceeded that degree, but now Mercury and this new moon rather is helping to bring new beginnings as you reframe. And Mercury retrograde is also an opportunity for you to reconsider and reconstruct. So this is good. On February 3rd, Mercury stations direct at 11:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at 24 degrees and 22 minutes of Capricorn. Now both personal planets are direct, especially your personal planet, because Venus only retrogrades once every 18 months, and it was retrograde from December 19th until January 29th, and that's the ruler of your sign, so that can feel held back and very much in review. And now the personal planets are direct and you're soaring. Hopefully you're getting there. On February 4th, the Sun and Saturn meet up at 2:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That can feel restrictive, but it also is good for getting hard work done. On February 6th, Mars squares Chiron, the wounded healer. And that could bring up issues around vulnerability and perhaps anger. But on February 8th, there's a beautiful energy. Mars forms a beautiful trine to Uranus, which is transiting in your sign. And this occurs at 7:57 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. A trine is a flow of energy, and it's fluid. It brings lucky opportunities into your life. This could bring very innovative energy to learn, to promote yourself, and to get things accomplished. And it's very, very inventive energy. On February 11th, Mercury and Pluto meet up in the sky, and there could be endings, there could be power struggles, but it's good for doing research if you're taking classes, good for getting to the bottom of things. On February 14th, Mercury re-enters the fixed air sign of Aquarius at 4:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it will transit in your house of career and life goals until March 9th. A lot of communication in your business, a lot of networking, sales, and promotion. So that's excellent. On February 16th, there's a very special energy. Venus and Mars meet up in the sky at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at 16 degrees of Capricorn. And this sets off the Venus-Sun star point that occurred on January 8th at 18 degrees of Capricorn. And that was a day that many people did a ritual to honor the new 8-year cycle, because Venus retrogrades in Capricorn every 8 years. And then it meets up with the Sun in an inferior conjunction to create a new 8-year vision. If you weren't able to work with the conjunction on January 8th, then definitely use the 16th to honor this pairing of Venus and Mars, such romantic, creative, and sexy energy. And Venus and Mars will be traveling together until April 4th. So this is really beautiful energy. They have been traveling together on and off since last summer. They first met up in the sign of Leo, and they will meet up a third and final time on March 3rd with Pluto. That'll be a triple conjunction and very intense, but very creative, also about purging that which you wish to release. When Venus retrograded, it already had met up with Pluto, the cosmic compost, on December 11th. The two met up in the sky again on December 24th, and they will meet up a third and final time on March 3rd. So there is an elimination in order to create. There is honoring the loss as you rebuild and create the new, and also empowering yourself in the process. And on February 16th, there is also a full moon that occurs just after the Venus-Mars pairing, and it occurs at 11:56 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at 27 degrees and 10 minutes of the fixed fire sign of Leo. This is the royal fixed star known as Regulus, which is the Kingmaker and the Queenmaker, approximately 27 to 29 degrees of Leo. And this Leo rules the heart chakra. So the 16th is a very special day for focusing on your passion, what makes your heart happy, and what you also want to eliminate to achieve that too, because you've been dealing with such Plutonian energy, both with Mercury retrograde and with Venus retrograde. On February 18th, actually the 17th, Jupiter forms a sextile to Neptune at 7:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That could be opportunities, easy money, very spiritual and manifesting energy. On February 18th, the Sun enters the mutable water sign of Pisces at 11:43 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it will be there until March 20th, transiting in your house of friends and groups and networking, a lot of opportunity for meeting people and socializing and networking. And then on February 23rd, Mars sextiles Neptune at 2:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's really good for spiritual practice and manifesting, and good for you for tapping into hope and definitely doing manifesting work. Mercury, the planet of communication, forms a helpful sextile to Chiron, the wounded healer, at 9:06 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and on February 24th at 12:06 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that is also really good for doing healing work, meditation, and spiritual work. Now, Mercury squares Uranus on February 24th at 9:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Uranus is transiting in your sign in the first house. That could bring unexpected news, jolts, and surprises, but there's still really good energy to work with, and that can be very innovative and good for brainstorming. On February 28th, Jupiter, which is the grand benefic, is still transiting in Pisces, where it's in its domicile, and it sets off the north node of fate, forms what's known as a quintile, and that can bring fated opportunities. That can be very lovely energy. So there's a lot to work with. Venus and Mars meeting up together and dancing for a few months is lovely energy, much needed. And Mercury now stationing direct. Venus is newly direct, and a lot of manifesting, learning, and teaching. I wish you a lot of luck, Taurus. Thank you.